Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Math with Mr. W. And look what we have here. We have how much over what kind. We're looking at a number line, but it starts at 0 and it ends with 1. And we've got a bunch of fractions in between. Yep, second grade, fractions. Something that I was doing quite often in second grade, adding and doing the opposites in second grade. My friends didn't understand what I was doing when it came to adding these things, but we were starting to become aware of that, the idea of a fraction. And I'm sure that your students in second grade are hopefully becoming aware of a fraction. Because even at home, they might be helping mom out with making a cake or something, and they have to get a half of a cup, a third of a cup, a quarter of a cup of something. So there isn't all these whole numbers. There's halves. And I suggest, and I'm making a suggestion here, but it's a strong suggestion, that somewhere in great visibility on your board, above your board on a big piece of paper, you have the numbers 0 through 5 with enough space in between them that you can write fractions like this. One of your days can be brought to the class by the number 3 1/3. And you could start the math session off saying, today we're talking about the number 3 1/3. So where is 3 1/3? Now it's going to be up to them to recognize where 3 1/3 is. So why is that important? Well, it goes back to the words number sense. Students have to have number sense. If they don't have number sense, then it's not going to be easy for them as they move further and further in their math careers. And so up here, I'm looking at the numbers from 0 to 1. And I talk about these ideas of fractions as how much over what kind. So let's start about the easiest one, 1/2. 1/2. So I've got the number 1, but I'm breaking it into 2 parts. The number 1 broken into 2 parts. How much? What kind? 2 parts. How much over what kind? How much? 1/3. So that means from here to here, and if we have 3 of those, we're going to get to number 1. If I have 1/4, that means we have 4 of those will get me to the number 1. Or 1/5, that means 5 of them will get me to the number 1. So 1 over 5 is the number 1 broken up into 5 parts. 5 parts. So if we deliver the idea, now the words numerator and denominator are good as we get along to pick up. But I believe if we teach how much over what kind to start with, it will make it easier for our students to recognize why things work the way they do. So now let's take a look at 3/4. Well, if we go back here, we have 1/4. Well, 3/4 is just this guy, fourths, but instead of having 1 of them, we have 3 of them. Because it's how much? 3 of them. Over what kind? Fourths. And when we get here, 1 more of them, we have 4/4. We have 1. Now, this is just the beginning, just the start of the awareness. But having that big chart on a board, someplace where it's easy to see, makes life so much easier when it comes to the number sense of math. Good luck in your teaching. I hope you enjoyed today, and see you next time on Math with Mr. W.